What's going on, everybody? I hope everyone's doing all right this morning. Just checking my notes real quick. Okay. All right. So I'm going to be going over, what's up, Pork Zombie? I'm going to be going over a incident. I'm pretty sure some of you guys have already seen it on online. I think there was a few other channels that covered it. I saw a short of it. I found the body cam footage, made my own short out of it, posted it. I posted the short for you guys so to bring awareness. And as soon as I downloaded the short, man, YouTube put an age restriction on it, like immediately. So unfortunately, the short is age restricted, and I'm pretty sure that's maybe like slowing down some of the maybe some of the exposure. I'm not sure. But I'm going to put this live up today. I wanted to share this with you guys. Let's see what we got here.
You're not supposed to pull.
Stage. So my live is not going to be long, as you guys know, it's going to be short and sweet, to the point. So on October 27th, there was a traffic stop with an elderly gentleman and his wife. And the officer was going to give him he got pulled over for an improper U-turn. And I have the video. I'll show you part of the video. That way we can get a little explanation in it. What's going on, ANCAP? Well, let's just watch this real quick, man, and I'll explain to you as we go.
You're not supposed to pull, leave any space at all. You're not supposed to leave any space at all.
You see that two car?
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
I am the
The way where your vehicle was located, your vehicle was not like that.
Sit down.
No.
You sit up. Get on the ground.
No. See, sir. No. Cho anh thép lần. Anh đánh nó đánh lại.
Okay, so that was a video of a 71-year-old, or at least part of my short that I built for the 71-year-old man that was slammed to the ground. I'm going to show you a good portion of the body cam footage. I was able to get the copy, not a copy, but I was able to find one online that I was able to screen record and get. Let me show you this one here. I want you guys to see this one. Let's go full view, so we can understand the totality of the situation. So this is what happened as well. There's no volume on this one. Okay. So that 71-year-old man was obviously slammed to the ground. Now, why was he slammed to the ground? Well, he got pulled over for a ticket. All right.
The way that your vehicle was located, I'll have to write you a ticket for improper U-turn.
So he got a ticket. He was going to get a ticket for improper U-turn. This elderly gentleman didn't think he deserved one. He argued back and forth with the law enforcement. And I think anybody that knows that if you rebuttal anything that the cop is going to say, it's going to aggravate him. He's going to feel antagonized. It's going to irritate him. And we all know that these guys got a quick temper, and they can't control themselves. They can't control their emotions, and it leads to violence every time. Okay. So he got in a back and forth with this elderly gentleman.
Whenever you complete a U-turn,
I didn't U-turn.
Hold on. Whenever you complete a U-turn, you're supposed to be as far to that corner as possible.
What's up, David Bruce?
Okay.
What's going on, Gloria? What's going on,
They have another car in front of her. That's why, I cannot parking behind her.
Okay. Well, you are required to go as far away between. You're not supposed to be between any cars. You're supposed to be against that curb line. Okay? I need you to sign with your finger. It's not an admission of guilt. You're just signing saying you'll take care of the citation.
So the guy's arguing back and forth. I'm going to go through this fairly quickly because it's going to take up all day, and I don't want to take up all day. So this guy's arguing with the cop back and forth. The guy finally gets fed up and says, "You know what? If you," the cop tells the guy, "If you don't sign this ticket, you're going to get arrested." So the guy's like, "All right, well, just take me to jail."
I didn't make a U-turn.
Sorry. Let me clarify, okay? Whenever you enter a little intersection thing like that, you are not allowed to go side by side next to a car. Okay? You have to go behind vehicles.
Hey, you are the police.
Yes.
So you know
Okay.
how many cars?
We are done, sir. No, we're done arguing about this. Okay.
I don't think so.
We are not one. We are not arguing about this.
I
Okay.
want to show you.
We argue in court. We argue in court.
You take the phone and
We argue in court.
no,
We don't argue on the side of the road. We argue in court. Yes, that's how it works. Because if not, if you don't sign this, you go to jail. Okay?
Yeah,
I don't
go-
want to
go
take you to jail.
I'm ready to go.
You ready to go to jail?
Yeah, I'm
Ridiculous.
All right. So obviously there's some back and forth. The cops, aggravated at this point. He goes over and talks to the other driver. The other driver gets her ticket and citation. All right, that's this lady here on the right in the red. All right, he calls back up for another unit. What's up, 373?
Can you roll me another unit? I got this guy up here and a supervisor. He's refusing to sign a ticket, and he's wanting to go to jail.
All right.
My husband, we stay here waiting for go to here.
That area, that's what you're supposed to do.
You set up.
The way where you're
Okay, so pay attention here. I wanted to get to this part. All that other stuff is just information for anybody that has questions on why the man was pulled over, what he was getting a ticket for, why things escalated the way they did. And it's obviously because the back and forth of this guy and the law enforcement officer, and the guy just said, "Hey, you just take me to jail if you don't sign the ticket." Now, in some states, I don't think you have to sign the ticket, but I know in Texas for a fact, if you don't sign that ticket, they're dragging you in front of the magistrate. So if you're in Texas and you get pulled over and you want to play, I don't want to play the ticket game or don't want to sign it, they're going to drag you out of the car. And if you fight and resist, you're going to add more tickets or more charges for a freaking traffic infraction. So just sign the ticket in Texas, dude. Even if you don't think it's right, it's fine, whatever. Argue that shit in court because it's not worth getting resisting arrest, assault on a law enforcement officer or public official, and all these other felonies they can throw on you for going 5 over, dude. All right? Texas just doesn't play, man. They'll throw you in jail for any Class C misdemeanor. You can be arrested in Texas for that. All right? So just be aware of that. What's up, friends and codes? What's up, AJOP? South Georgia Accountability, how's it going? All right. Now, this is one important part that I wanted to bring to you guys. Now, there was some back and forth with this gentleman. A lot of people were arguing the fact that, oh, he touched the cop. Okay? I see where he tapped, where he bumped him, and he did. He swatted the cop. I can admit that he swatted the cop. Everyone's about to see it right here. We'll go from there, and then we'll argue the facts.
vehicle was located, your vehicle
We'll argue the morality.
was not like that.
Right there. You see that? The man's frustrated because he doesn't feel like the cop's listening to him. The cop's pissed off because he's had this interaction with this guy for going on, what, 4 something minutes, and he's just not listening. He's already said he wanted to go to jail. The old man hits him or hits his camera or hits his jacket.
The way where your vehicle was located, your vehicle was not like that.
Sit down.
No.
You set
And that was it. The man told him to be quiet, and this cop goes full-blown Hulk and slams the shit out of this old man.
up. Get on the ground.
All right. So this man, when he was slammed on the ground, he was unconscious. The cop slammed him unconscious. Okay. The man is hospitalized. As far as I'm still tracking, from the last report that I read 13 hours ago, the man's still in the hospital. He has skull fractures. He's having hard problems swallowing. So he's probably got some swelling in the brain, to be honest with you. So he's got some serious injuries, all because he didn't want to sign a ticket for a damn improper U-turn, man. And this is where I'm gonna kind of level with you guys. When it comes to simple traffic stops like this, dude, you got to be careful. You got to understand what's at risk and what kind of action you're willing to accept from a law enforcement officer trying to fight this on the side of the road. Okay? Because it can lead you up to, and look, everyone's like, okay, well, just let them slam me. Let them beat the hell out of me. That's fine. I'll deal with it in court. I'll deal with it on a civil lawsuit. Does anybody understand how long a civil lawsuit lasts? I have charges that have been pending. This is going on 3 years, past 3 years, 3 years and 2 months. They've been prolonging my arrest or my jury trial. Me and CJ Grisham filed a civil lawsuit for me. It is at a stay right now, pending the civil or the criminal investigation or the criminal charges. But there is a civil lawsuit filed. This is another thing I want to bring to people's attention. The civil lawsuit, you have to file that 2 years from the date of the arrest, not the date the charges get dropped, the date of the arrest. And yes, you can file a civil lawsuit while charges are pending. However, they're not going to get resolved, or it's going to get out of stay like mine is until your criminal charges are resolved. And then it'll proceed forward. And then you got to do all the craziness there. Okay. But you have to file from the date of the arrest, not the date that your charges get dropped. So that's some information you guys need to understand. All right.
No. See, sir. No.
So the lady's going to ask for an ambulance because she notices her husband's unconscious.
I need the ambulance.
Yeah, I'm gonna call an ambulance.
Look at his face.
112 Hefner, roll me fire and incident supervisor out here.
Here's the video from the nearby business. Let's watch this again, and then we'll shut it down. This is scary, man. Here, let's get let me remove that one. Let's watch this one. This is a little better view. There you go. So he does tap the cop. Looks like he touched his arm there for a second. Bumps his camera. Tells the cop, shut up. Full hands on. Bam. All right. Enough of that shit. All right. Yeah, friends and code. That's one of those Kruger moves that he did to CFW, and that was fucking disgusting as well, man. You guys need to be, look, I think every American should go out there and exercise their civil rights, and everybody should not have to worry about something like this happening. But people need to understand that these things do happen, and the recourse for the law enforcement takes years. And during those years, they're getting promoted and getting higher ranks. And that's an argument for the law enforcement. That's an argument for the department when these things go to trial. He was a private, now he's a sergeant. Look how much he's progressed. He's learned his lesson, Judge. He's learned this. He's learned that. Now he's in charge of guys. We can't ruin his career. You know what I mean? I understand that the old man touched the cop's camera or maybe bumped him, but that doesn't warrant that level of force. I don't care how frustrated you are. That did not warrant that level of force to that old man. And because he wanted to argue on the side of the road, now he's in the hospital. He's got a freaking fractured skull. He's having a hard time. Who knows if he's even going to live, and how long his recovery time is going to be. As you get older, your recovery time is going to get a lot slower, guys. So who knows what's going to happen with this guy if he even makes it through. Hopefully, God forbid, he does, and he pulls through and everything's fine. So, but we just need to understand, man, when you're out there exercising your rights, and this is for everybody out there, even for the guys, and I probably don't have to say it to some of the people that are out there holding the camera because they already know the level of force that law enforcement will go to, but you got to understand, what are you willing to take? Are you willing to take that ass whooping? Are you willing to get brutalized? Are you willing to put up the money that it's going to take and the time and effort to hold these cops accountable? If you got a lawyer that's helping you on the back end, awesome. If you don't, then you're stuck doing it yourself. And then, are you even prepared to go out there and hold the camera in general? Do you have something set in place? Bail money, something for your money set aside for your bills if you lose your job. All that kind of stuff plays in a factor. All right. So if you're going to go out and do this, at least prepare yourself for the possibility of what's going to happen or what is going to happen, because you will get arrested. It's not if, it's when. You will get arrested. I don't care how big a channel you are. Everybody knows it. You're going to see the inside of a jail cell, and it's going to take you years to resolve it. So that's it. Hopefully YouTube doesn't freaking adult doesn't limit the age on this. But let me run through. Let me see what some of you guys said. I appreciate it all coming in, man. I really do. I want to see if I didn't miss anybody. I hope I didn't miss anybody. ANCAP Copbot, you got swatted 2 nights ago, and I hope you're safe, bud. Gloria, thank you. It's good to see some of you guys come in, man. I haven't seen y'all in a while. I appreciate y'all. You didn't get swatted? Oh, you filmed the SWAT. Man, I gotta see that, dude. All right. So that's it. I'm waiting on records from the Temple Police Department regarding an arrest that happened with a gentleman filming here in Temple, Texas. I'll see if I can get records. I got the video. I was going to make a short. I made a short out of it. I didn't want to release it right away until I had all the facts, so I'm holding off. But I do have the footage. I'm waiting on affidavits, write-ups, any body cam footage, any phone calls or audio. So that stuff is requested. I'll post anything on the community page if I get any feedback from that, because I'm waiting on results. Brent McCain is about to drop a video regarding a DPS trooper that hit a pedestrian and killed a pedestrian. And that's a cover up all in itself, man. So when he drops that video, you guys go over there, Brent McCain, and watch that footage. This live's already going on too long. It's 17 minutes, 15 minutes short. I'm cutting it. All right, guys. I love each and every one of you. I appreciate everyone coming in. You guys go out and check out the community page, because I support other activists that are out there doing their thing. You guys stay free, stand strong, stay vigilant. This is Foul Mouth Veteran, and I'm out.